Hello. How are we doing? Welcome to Trick or Treat. Let's just do this. If you are unfamiliar, Trick or Treat is my every other day booktober extravaganza event that I'm doing where a bunch of booktubers gave me some trick books and some treat books, and I have been taking them out of my little cauldron. And today we will read Nevermore. Ooh, this is a middle grade chunker. I'm pretty sure I have this on my shelf. Okay, yes. So we've got Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow. I've heard fantastic things about this. I do not pick up or read a lot of middle grade, if we're being super honest. So this one is definitely an interesting choice. I don't remember if this was a trick or a treat. I want to say treat. Okay, yes, this was a treat. I verified the information. So thank you so much, Alea. Oh my god, my bestie who moved to Iowa and I've now not seen in a very long time. It's fine. Hopefully I'll get them on sprints for Booktober, so it'll all work out. I love Alea. Alea and Richie are kind of my honorary book club members, friends now. We've all kind of just made decisions this year with Alea's book club over on the Library Dweller channel, and we just read a lot of books together, either live on sprints or like we'll have conversations about them later on, and it's been one of the highlights of my entire year. But since Alea's moved, I've not seen them. And that makes me so sad. We were supposed to read Bunny and The Reformatory and a few other things. Married to the Alien Cowboy. So many things. So I'm hoping 2026 will come back full force and be able to revive. But anyways, Nevermore is about a cursed girl who escapes death and finds herself in a magical world, but is then tested beyond her wildest imagination. This one scratched my leg. Morgan Crow is cursed, and having been born in Evertide, the unluckiest day for any child to be born. She's blamed for all local misfortunes, from hailstorms to heart attacks, and worst of all, the curse means that Morgan is doomed to die at midnight on her 11th birthday. That's unfortunate. As Morgan awaits her fate, a strange and remarkable man named Juniper North appears, chased by black smoke hounds and shadowy hunters on horseback. He whisks her way into the safety of a secret magical city called Nevermore. It is then that Morgan discovers it's Jupiter. I was reading Juniper because I have like a family member named Juniper. Jupiter has chosen her to contend for a place in the city's most prestigious organization, the Wondrous Society. In order to join, she must compete in 4 difficult and dangerous trials against hundreds of other children, each boasting an extraordinary talent that sets them apart, an extraordinary talent that Morgan insists she does not have. To stay in the safety of Nevermore for good, Morgan will need to find a way to pass the test, or she'll have to leave the city to confront her deadly fate. Oh my goodness! You're so cute. That is actually really interesting. I've seen nothing but incredible, wonderful reviews, like all 4 and 5 stars from like every person on BookTube ever. So I am interested to see where I land, but I like trials. I like magical schools. It's kind of giving a little bit a deadly education, which is kind of fun. So I am looking forward to this one. It's currently hidden behind my couch, so I'll grab it in a while when I'm ready to read it, but that's great news for me. Thank you, Alea. My camera battery died, so you're getting a phone clip just to wrap up what I was saying, which was that my theory is that she is not a cursed child after all. She was just kind of a scapegoat for people, and that she's actually kind of normal, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I am enjoying this. I'm liking the characters. It doesn't feel super young, really, but like it also doesn't feel like an adult situation. So like I'm having a good time, but I'm not like obsessed yet, but like it is good. So that's where we're at. It's, too early to really say, but yes, that's my little update. I'm gonna keep listening and reading, so check in later. Okay, I have an hour left of the audiobook, and so I wanted to check in with you guys before I just like outright finish this. It looks quite intimidating. It's very large, print very large margins. But I am enjoying this. I definitely think that this is a better option for kids who want something similar to a wizarding school world. I definitely think it's fun. There's the 4 trials, which I think I've seen 3 of them now. Which I think I've seen 3 of the trials now. There's probably 1 left in this last hour. They're fun. They're spontaneous. You don't really see them coming. There's a little bit like insidious undertone, but like things seem fine, but also it's like not fine. But I am interested in Morgan and her curse and the adults who want to use her in some way or have her a part of their schools or whatever in some way. Like, I'm very fascinated with like what's going on there. My biggest thing is like, I'm obviously not the intended target for this, and it is a fun series and I do like it, but I'm not like obsessed with it. I'm not like eager to pick up the next one right away. It's not like the most incredible piece of literature I've ever read. I definitely can see why so many people have enjoyed this. This originally came out, I think, 2017. And so there's a lot of enjoyment you can get out of it. I just never feel like the characters are necessarily like the age that they're supposed to be. Like, they don't feel 11. But a lot of time is passing and like we're just getting to know her. I like the relationship that she has with the guy, her relationship with Hawthorne. I really like their friendship. This is what I have left. We're in like the Christmas time too, which I think might be why I'm also kind of just like about it, because I am just like wanting spooky, scary stuff, not so much like Christmassy Halloween things, but it is nice. I definitely get it because it resembles some other large series very much in some specific ways, and I think having Christmas in a book like this makes a lot of sense, especially when you're like spending a whole year basically with the character. I do think yeah, of course you have to have a holiday, especially with like a character who's like going through it and like having a hard time like being a curse, but also like having to flee so that she doesn't get killed because she was supposed to die, but then she kind of got saved and now she's like in these trials and other kids are kind of nasty and like there's just like a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces. I really like the trials though. I think that they're very fun and clever. I am enjoying the characters. I love the narrator. Oh my god, flowers for the narrator. She is impeccable. Like, the voices that she gives all these characters are so good, but it's really annoying because I say annoying in the sense of like I understand the choices and like why it was made, but the other kids have really annoying, very distinct character voices, whereas Morgan is just the narrator's voice. But the narrator is like this proper English woman who's like much older than an 11-year-old and very much, I think, is hindering the experience of me feeling like Morgan is a child because the narrator just doesn't sound like a child at all. But when other characters are talking that are children, you can tell that they're kids. So it's a very interesting situation, but I don't really have a whole lot to say about this, unfortunately. Like, it is just like, I'm having a fun time. I think this will probably be like 3.5, 4 stars. Like, it's just a good time, but it's not like something I desperately need in my life. But I think if I read this when I was a kid, if this was an alternate option for me than some other books, I probably would have freaking ate this up. I probably been like, this is fantastic. This has like just enough of that like darker fantasy to it, that darker horror, while still being light and joyous and like capturing those like innocent moments and just like the moments of support people have for each other. Just like her finding a friend through all of it. Like, there's just like so much light and joy in it that I really enjoy, that like overshadows a lot of like the sad stuff, but it's still there and it's not completely ignored. But yeah, I am enjoying my time. I am happy with this pick for sure. And I'm happy to be reading something off my physical shelf. Like, I bought this a while ago because it was on sale and I was like, everyone loves it. So I'll probably stop purchasing the physical books, but I'll probably keep listening to the audiobooks. Like, as I just, you know, am in need of something a little bit more whimsical, a little bit easier to digest. This might be a nice series for me to like use as a palate cleanser. But yeah, that's where I am. I'm going to finish the last hour either today or tomorrow. We'll see. I have work, so that'll kind of decide like what I need to do. But I want to shout out my new sweater because it really makes me think of Alea, but it also makes me think of Kirsten over at the Reading Nymph. So it's my new my neighbor Totoro sweater, and it's so soft, it's so cozy. I got it at Hot Topic. It was way too fucking expensive. Like, this sweater does not need to be $55. I don't know who thought that was like an okay price, especially because like it's like 30% polyester or something. It's like, no. But my mom was so very kind, and we were like out shopping and she wanted to treat me to something on our journey, and so this is the sweater she got me. I think she wanted it for herself, to be honest. So she got it for me, and I think it's so freaking cute. I think I'm gonna wear this all month, all season, all for as long as I possibly can before the sun comes back out. So if you see me this a lot, I'm sorry, but it's just so cute. I just like it so much. It's so soft and warm. And I don't have a lot of new sweaters because I don't really buy clothes. So this is my new sweater. Thank you so much for allowing me to wear it all the time. Thanks. So I don't remember in our last check-in if I said that I didn't really have super strong desires in continuing in this series. And now, after finishing the last hour of this, my mind's maybe been a little changed. I actually do want to continue in this. I don't think it's something that I'm necessarily going to prioritize over other series. I do think that the way it concluded, the intrigue that it brought to me when more things got revealed, I was a bit aghast. I did not see a lot of it coming. I wasn't really like trying to predict anything from this. The last hour really did have me go, okay, I see what's going on here. So when will I continue in the series? I don't know. I think if I'm ever feeling a little bit nostalgic, wanting something a bit younger, wanting that like whimsy but still kind of dark, I definitely think I would lean towards picking up the series. I don't know how many books are in the series at this moment. I remember that the author kind of took a pause and we just recently got a newer book. I don't know if that was the end or not, but I do see myself continuing in the series at some point. It is very cute, but also really sad. It's really giving living under a staircase, like just not feeling appreciated and cherished by family, but finding your own found family. Oh, hurts my little heart. It is very sweet. It has a lot of that whimsy that I really enjoyed. So objectively, it has a lot of good things going for it, and I did enjoy it, and I really liked the ending, which makes me want to read on. But at the same time, it's not something that I'm like, it's definitely for a younger audience. It doesn't really suit my particular reading taste all the time. So I'm leaving this at like a 3.5. Like, I really like this. I would really recommend this to a lot of people. I think that it was objectively good. I just think I'm not in the same place in my life where like it really hits. Like, this came out 2017. I was 18 years old. So it doesn't really do it for me in the same ways. I don't have like a nostalgic feel towards it either. I was not raised reading the TERF's Wizarding World, so it's like nostalgia in the sense of I like the movies growing up, so I didn't have that same kind of like pull for something like this, but I obviously physically bought it, so I was interested in it. I've heard nothing but incredible high praise, and I do recommend it to people who are wanting something middle grade, whimsical, dark, whatever. Like, I do think this is a good book to recommend. I would definitely pass this along to any young readers in my life. So yeah, I think that's where I'm leaving you. Positive feelings overall, but like not a new favorite, not a new like must read kind of series. But I did rather enjoy my time with this, and I'm happy that I finally picked it up. Honestly, this would have lived behind my couch with all my other childhood books for a really long time to come, so it's nice that I can kind of pull things out and still have an interest in them. So thank you so much, Alea. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. Ooh, if you made it to the end of the video, let's do an umbrella down in the comments if you made it to the end. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my next video. Bye!